Hi everybody, welcome back. Hope you had a good day today. It's a good day for me. Um, really didn't wear anything today. School was pretty intense today. Starting some basic accounting. Why I have to know that to be a veterinary assistant, I'm not sure. Any place worth its spit is going to have an accountant. But hey, whatever. It's part of the course. It's only 2 weeks. It's very basic, but even basic accounting is advanced math. So I really didn't wear anything today. Didn't really go anywhere other than, soap and water. I smell Dove clean. Is it Dove? No, Nivea for men soap clean. So that was my scent of the day. But that wouldn't be a good review. A bar of soap. So I'm going to give you 5. I've been noticing a lot of people doing compliment things on the internet, and they always tend to be the same 5 or 10 fragrances, the Eros, the 1 Millions, the Jean Paul Gaultier, Le Male, Le Beau's, everything. So it's like, yeah, why do you do them videos? It's like you watch one, you've seen them all, like literally all. So I was like, I'm going to give you 5 that I'm not going to say nobody talks about, but very few people. Because you can't really say nobody talks, because somebody's talked about these at one point in time, maybe just me. So it's not like nobody talks about them, but they're never really mentioned in them type of videos. And they're all compliment getters in their own rights. So these are 5 under the radar compliment getters. I'll start out with one that nobody mentioned, I don't think ever in the history of fragrance reviews and YouTube. I don't think anybody's ever mentioned this one. Savage. Just kidding, guys. Let's get on the list. All right. Jazz Club. What do you mean? People talk about it all the time. Oh, that's right. I don't watch YouTube videos for the most part. It is a compliment getter, though. All right. Let's really get on to the real list. I was just having a little fun with you, sir. One honorable mention, though. This is legit honorable mention. That's Invictus Intense. It's an honorable mention because I still really don't like that bubblegum vibe, and this has it, but it's also got a boozy, a rum note type deal, or a rum accord, or some kind of alcoholic accord that I really do like. It's just a little too sweet for me. But the few times I've worn it, I cannot deny. Boom, out of the park. And that's the thing with compliments, guys. Compliment getting colognes, you got to realize that it's a batting average. The more that I wear something, or the more that you wear something, the more chances you're going to get a compliment on it. But if you're wearing something 100 times and get 1 compliment, or you wear something 5 times and get 3 compliments, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a batting average. And again, with compliments, I've got to say it's going to come from usually family, friends, co-workers, people who know you, people who know you're generally a fragrance enthusiast. Very few times are you going to get a compliment from a complete stranger. That's just the way it goes. Does happen. They're not quite unicorns. They're more like bobcats. You know they're there. You could be looking at one right now and not see it, but you know they're there. So they're very rare to see. Compliments are very rare to get from strangers. Does happen, but it's rare. So just an honorable mention. Invictus Intense. And I'm not giving you notes or anything like that, guys. Maybe something, like a little note here and there, but this is just a quick little list to pump out some content, because I want content, damn it. Give me content. Next one is a twofer. Another Paco Rabanne, Pure Excess or Pure Excess Night. Both of them will give you this This one gives you more of a powdery Tonka vibe. Big Cola-esque. That's the Pure XS. It's a little lavender and Tonka and a bit of a cola vibe. This one gives you a really strong cola vibe to me. Sweeter, darker, heavier, more emphasis on the Tonka and vanilla than there is on the XS. Less lavender in the Pure Night. Both are really good compliment pullers though. Exceptionally good. One I don't think I've heard too many people talk about. Well, I know I haven't. So, Tressardi, a wave for him. It's a blue scent, but it's got some different aspects to it. It's got this nice mint right off the top. It's a blue scent, so it's aquatic. It's got the aquatic vibe, salty seawater and that whatnot, but it's got this nice geranium mint kind of vibe right off the, almost astringent, medicinal off the top. Oh, geez, that's bright. Sorry, guys. Almost medicinal. I love this bottle, though. Look at this. Such a cool looking bottle. Almost medicinal off the top. Very unique for an aquatic. If you're looking for an aquatic scent, especially summertime's coming, you want something a little different that doesn't smell like every other aquatic. There's not a whole lot of apple or sweet apple in this or you know, stuff like that. Lavenders. I mean, it's all in here. But the main player for the first couple hours in this is that geranium mint and vanilla. It's just like a sweet, minty sweet. Like I said, and it gives does give a astringent medicinal kind of vibe. It's the best way I can describe it. Like medicine-y, but in a good way. So, yeah. I should say performance. The first 3 Paco Rabannes are all dayers. I mean, literally 8+ hours. This you're getting not bad, especially for a blue fragrance. You're getting about 6 to 7 hours. So not bad for a blue fragrance. Project's really good for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then it takes a little time to come in. But this is in the review, so. Oscar de la Renta, gentlemen. I talk about this every time. Or talk about whenever I can. I mean, this slightly sweet, slightly aquatic, champagne, effervescent. It's completely unique. I don't know anything that smells like it. You might know something I don't. Geez, I love this stuff. It's got a nice air of sophistication to it, but still can still be worn casually. Like I said, it's got caviar, so it's sweet and salt. Caviar, and it's sweet and salty, and champagne accord, which is sparkles. I mean, literally sparkles off your skin with this undertone of that salty musk, if that makes sense. Just a gorgeous scent, just gorgeous. Lasts about 6 or 7 hours. Again, projects really good. An hour and a half or 2 hours. Here's one I don't wear a lot, and I don't hear a lot of people talk about it. What is JayZ Gold? I don't know if you can see that or not. Is that light? JayZ Gold. Cute little bottle, kind of, you know, I don't know if you can see that, but it's a pretty thin bottle, wide, fits perfect in the hand, great for spraying. Think a less aggressive, less loud Versace Arrows kind of vibe, but with way more, it's got a powderiness to it and a creaminess that Arrows lacks. Unfortunately, I don't get great performance out of this one. I only get about 5 hours. Only projects for about an hour, but it's still really nice. And while people can smell it, they do like it. And you know me, I have to throw in an old school, or not necessarily old school, but a throwback kind of smell. And every time I've worn this, I've gotten at least one compliment. Again, usually from a family member, a coworker, friend, but I got a compliment, and that's Notting Hill by English Laundry. yeah, it almost smells, it's barbershop without being a barbershop, if that makes sense. It's got a lot of barbershop-esque kind of vibes to it. You know, lavenders and woods and some herbs. It almost smells like a high-end shaving cream is the best way I can describe it. And it really does. And its performance isn't bad. Again, I get about 6 or 7 hours out of it. Projects for about an hour and a half. And it's just classy as balls, man. Yeah, that's it. That's, we're all relatively cheap. I don't think any of them are discontinued except for maybe the Paco Rabanne. So sorry about that, but it is what it is. I never said I wouldn't talk about discontinued scents. Yeah, and believe it or not, I got every one of these for under $20. I know nobody believes when I tell them I got this for under $20. Shoppers Drug Mart was on the $19.99 rack. Whether it was supposed to be there or not, I don't know. I picked it up. I brought it over. The lady rang it in. She kind of looked at it, went, and she seen me pick it up in the $19.99 rack, and she did something, and it was $20. So maybe it wasn't supposed to be, but I got it for $20. These, pretty sure they did discontinue them because Shoppers had all of their stock. $19.99. I bought 2 bottles of each. This again, $19.99 at Shoppers. $19.99 at Shoppers. $19.99 at Shoppers. And $19.99 at Shoppers. So for those of you going to ask, because there's always somebody, where can I get it? How? I don't know. Internet. Google it, guys. Google's great for that. I don't know if they're still going to be that cheap. If they're not, sorry. But I don't imagine any of them, with the exception of maybe the Paco Rabannes, are going to cost you more than $20 or $30. So, yeah. And you can pick like this up usually at Marshall's or TJ Maxx or whatever for like $15, $20. So that's it, guys. Yeah, some compliment getting under the radar, compliment getting scents that if you ever come across, or if you're looking for something to add to a cart, give them a try. Peace, love, be good to each other.